The next takedown is going to be a no-handed takedown, and we're going to work our way up to the 50-50 clinch or the pummel drill, where we do a similar motion for the takedown. So the first one is the same penetration that we're trying to change our levels and get in deep to get their center of gravity off balance. So we're here in a fighting stance. What I'm going to do is, you can do this with lead leg or back leg, doesn't matter, I just have to step through. So I can throw my punches here, but I want to step as far as I can, and I might even turn my body to the side a little bit. I want to get my leg as deep as I can in between his legs. Then I'm going to hook his legs and my body hits his hips, and then I'll get the takedown. So from here, we call it no-handed takedown because I can bring my hands up here, I cut through, and just do the trip. One more time. So again, it's a no-handed takedown. I'm here throwing punches. I step through and I'm going to hook this leg here, and then as I kneel down, you have to commit to it. I can't stay standing and expect a takedown. So once I hook the leg, I just drive through. Here, I hook, and then I end up in the person's guard, and then I just base out so they can't continue the motion to try to sweep me. So that was with the back leg stepping through. I can do it with the lead leg as well too. I'm just going to do a little hop. My back leg replaces my lead leg. I can do my strike. I'm going to kick in nice and deep, turning my body a little bit sideways so I get my leg in here, then I'm going to hook. And as I fall, I'm hooking as I fall, I hit his center, and then I just base out. How we'll do this from the 50-50 is I have the overhook here, again, and the underhook on this side. I'm going to drive through, and I want to get him off balance. Got a lot of pressure going back and forth, so I'm going to take my underhook and I'm going to pull him here. See how he stepped with this leg? So we're here, we're pummeling, I pull him, he steps with this leg. I'm going to take my leg just like I did before, and I'm going to hook. As I hook, I'm going to turn my body here and go right to my knees, end up in his guard. So we're here, we're pummeling, I get the step, I hook, face out, start striking, working your pass. One more time, a little different angle. We're here, have the overhook, underhook, my head's in, my head's lower, driving in, making it uncomfortable for him. I pull with my underhook, he takes a step. I switch my feet, my back leg comes forward, lead leg comes through, and hooks. Here. Now I want to lift up and take right down. If I take too much time with this and he feeds off of it, he can walk around my leg. So, here. I have the underhook, I pull. When I switch, if I've got my leg too low, he can just walk right around it, or step back, or he can switch positions and do the same thing to me. So I'm trying to come here, and then he can bring this leg in between my legs, and then he's in a better position. So I want to get that step all in one motion with the takedown. Overhook, underhook, head driving to his chin, his jawline. I get the step, I switch, pick up, and go right to my knees into his guard. Alright, from the clinch again, or the 50-50, we'll go into a fireman's carry. So it's the same thing, same grips that we did before, but this time, instead of trying to get him to step like we're doing, because when we're in this position, we might both be going for wrist control. He might be trying to get the double underhooks again. When I step through here, he can try to step and battle this way, so we're trying to come in and we're both trying to get this position here. So I'm stepping and he's stepping back, and then he's got throws from there, and that's sort of why it's called 50-50. So what I'm going to do from here is I step here and I get his motion so he steps back in. Then with this hand here, I'm going to lift up his tricep here. My head's going to pop underneath. So from here, he just stepped. I'm going to head pop here, and I want to get it nice high. We'll change direction here. So I want to, again, come up where I'm looking here, so it's harder for him to get a guillotine on me, or any kind of choke, or just jump into guard. And then as I go down, I can do a little pop underneath, or I can go down to my knee as well too. So we're here, I'm stepping in. He steps back, I'm going to pop underneath here. Now from here, my underhook on this side, I'm going to start to throw him, hanging on, clamping onto this arm, again, because I don't want him to come through and start a choke. So I'm here hanging on, and then I'm just going to sit down. Depending on where his center of gravity and where his weight goes, I might be able to just take him here. So when I'm hooking this way and I sit down on my side and I throw him here, boom. Now I still have the arm, so he's not going to be able to choke me or anything like that. But as soon as we hit the ground, my head comes up, and then I go right for side mount or scarf hold or whatever your game is from there. You can work a little bit bigger angle with it. So I have the overhook, underhook here, I'm driving, I step in, he steps back, I step through here, I could even come underneath and pick up, knees come this way, and I could throw him. Right? And as I throw him, I just dump him. And then I'm right back to side mount, or scarf hold, head and arm, whatever terms that you want to use for it. So couple different setups with it. Here, overhook, underhook, I drive in, he drives back, I shoot here, I can underhook and just sit, drop. Not much energy here, I don't have to be strong, anything like that. I fall and I throw. I gotta get my head out and recover right in the side, or I could come up and just like uppercut between the legs and dump. Overhook here, I drive in, he drives back, I'm here, boom, I'm pulling this arm, lifting with this arm, this knee to come here, I could throw him over, or I could just throw him in front. Fireman's carry. Next takedown is going to be a double underhook with an outside trip. I'm going to kind of lead up to a bunch of different variations from this, so there's going to be a lot of different moves. From here, when we did earlier, we did the spike double leg takedown. This is pretty similar. We came in before, and I changed my levels, and I hit with my head here. Again, keeping everything nice and tight, so I'm not going to injure my own neck. And then I pull the legs out. So just to review that one, I'm coming in here, boom, and I'm hitting, boom, taking the legs right out from underneath him, and I would drive through. So there'd be an impact there. So one more time, I come through, I get his attention here, I would drive, boom, just pick up the legs, and then I'd be able to follow through. So it's pretty similar to that, or the same concept of getting his upper body this way over center and taking his lower body, bring it towards me, so that's the takedown. So from here, if we have the 50-50, and I come through and I win the pummeling drill, so now I have both hands here. I'm going to give a little pop with my shoulder so I get my head in nice and tight. When I pull his body, his lower body, his center of gravity, small of his back, when I pull it towards me, he should be way off balance. I'm going to drive my head into his chest. I should be able to walk right into mount from here. Boom, and just walk. Face this way. Alright, so this is from the double underhooks, and I could feed the double under just coming right in here. I get the body lock, my head's driving in, and I'm pulling. I'm pulling his lower center of gravity, small of his back, and I'm driving my head in, and I just walk. If I'm having a hard time with that, and just that pushing doesn't work, then I can come through and I can get a trip with it. So from the side again, I have the double unders, my head is driving through here, I can step and hook this leg, or I can switch and hook this leg. So again, I'm pulling his body towards me, and I can just lift him up here and go right into mount. All the way through. If I want to feed in a punch, they come get the underhook, body lock, drive through, I got him off balance, I hook, boom, end up in the mount.